Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. So today is World Suicide Prevention Day. So I decided to make 3 cards, all similar but all in their own different uniqueness, but they all have the same sentiment, which says you're always good to others, be good to yourself, which is something I think a lot of us don't really do. So I'm going to be using some not Sweet November, some Stampin' Up stamps, and yeah. So I do this every year for suicide prevention, so I make a bunch of cards and then I sell them, and the money that I get for the cards I give to a suicide prevention hotline as a donation, because I've been in that place when I was younger. When I was at school, I was getting bullied a lot, so suicide was a thing on my mind quite a lot, and it still kind of is to this day, because I have bipolar disorder, which kind of basically means sometimes I can be, super happy, super energetic, super excited about everything, and that can last like a day, a week, a month, even the year, and then with no warning whatsoever, my mind can just take a dark turn and I can be, upset constantly, on edge, or just thinking of suicide. And it's not always the best feeling, especially for those around me, because obviously they talk to me with caution, and that kind of always gets to me more. So I always feel bad for the people around me, because I know they're trying to help, but in another way it's not helping. But I want to give you guys some statistics on suicide prevention, because I want you guys to know how serious this is. So we lose over 800,000 people a year to suicide. It's the 10th biggest cause of death worldwide. And 2 leading factors that contribute to people feeling suicidal is being isolated or feeling like they're being a burden. So my tip for you guys is just to always make sure you're checking up on people, making sure they're okay. And some people just want to know that you're there. You don't even have to say anything, just telling them that you're going to be there for them and actually showing that you're going to be there makes a whole lot of difference. But another thing a lot of people, including myself, feel bad about is certain people don't understand that feeling, because like with my dad, I can't talk to my dad about my feelings because he is a person that just would rather bury everything under the carpet and just try and move on from it. So the last time I was suicidal, his advice was to do it anyways. Instead of wasting time, just do it. So he thought I was doing it for attention. So that's another thing that I want people to know. Speaking up about it is not attention seeking. If you are feeling this way, you need to speak up about it. It makes a whole lot of difference. Having mental health issues doesn't make you weak. It makes you stronger than you think, which is something I've slowly started to come to terms with, that not everybody can go through those feelings and still come out of it on the other side. So yeah, I want people to know that. There is a suicide option prevention hotline. I will link that in my description for you guys so you can go and check it out. And yeah, there's so many things that this world, we don't talk about it because, it's something not everybody wants to talk about. But it's also the feeling of you don't necessarily want people to treat you a different way. Like, I don't talk about my feelings a lot just simply because I am so used to hiding my feelings, because I knew that bringing up a certain topic would trigger something to the person I'm talking to. So I got good at hiding my emotions from a very young age, which obviously isn't a great thing to have, because now it's harder for me to actually show my emotions to people. And the way I show my emotions is by my music. Like, if I play a certain type of music a certain day, it's sort of an indication to the people around me. So my mom knows now that if I am listening to, heavy metal, it probably means something's annoyed me that day, and I just need to get my frustration out. If I'm listening to sad songs, it generally means I'm sad and I just want to be left alone, or maybe just need a hug. If I'm listening to upbeat pop country or, you know, anything like that, it means, you know, I'm in a good mental health space. You can come and talk to me anytime. It doesn't matter. So my music is my way of showing how I feel. And other people have other ways of showing how they feel. So some people, you know, like to cook. Others like to draw, color. It's finding something that helps take your mind away from that. So that's another reason why I love card making so much. Card making, it does give you that option of taking your mind away from something, creating something from nothing, and it gives me that sense of purpose that I'm doing something, you know? And sometimes that's all you need. So I found a do's and don't list for suicide, and I wanted to take you guys through it with me, and I want you guys' input. So these are all going to be the do's, and then we'll do the don'ts after. So do check in on your loved ones. Definitely agree with that. Reach out to those who are going through a tough time or have socially withdrawn. Definitely recommend that. If you have a friend that has suddenly just disappeared and hasn't spoken to you for a while, just simply message them saying, "Are you okay? Haven't heard from you in a while, just want to check in." That can be the difference from somebody literally on the verge of thinking of committing suicide and actually not doing it. So I have a friend, Sasha, you guys may know her on Instagram as well, but I haven't heard from her in over 3 months, and she's not posted anything on her Instagram page. So I messaged her simply saying, "Hi, hope you're okay. I haven't seen or heard anything from you in a while. Hope you're doing okay. Here if you need to talk." And within 2 days, she got back in contact with me, and she was telling me, you know, what's been going on in her life and why she's not been active and all of that. And she sent me another message straight after saying, "Thanks for checking in on me. It's actually made a big difference." So it does really help. Also, listen empathetically. Don't just sit there and just go, yeah, and like not be engaged with it. You have to really listen to it and feel it. Because people like me, we can sense it. Like, we can sense when you're not being genuine, and we can sense that maybe you're just trying to be nice, and it makes us feel worse. So make sure you are actually listening to the person. Then there are support, uplifting each other, regardless of what's been going on in your day. So sometimes me just helping somebody else helps lift my mood as well. So it is the simplest of things, but making somebody smile. Like yesterday, me and my dad put this wood plaque up in one of our trees across from where we live, and it made a bunch of people smile today, and it made me feel so much better. So just having that was something. Okay? And now these are the don'ts. Don't call those who are suicidal attention seeking, because that is when it pushes them further and further over the edge and makes them feel worse. You need to make them feel safe. Making someone have to prove how much they're suffering. Don't make somebody prove it, because that can literally lead to self-harm, eating disorders, all that sort of stuff. Just believe them when they're saying that's how they're feeling, because it just taken so much to tell you that. Do not criticize and shame people. Don't call them selfish because they're talking about how much they're suffering. Don't point out that other people have it worse, because that's kind of like a guilt trip. And don't minimize the suffering that they're feeling. "Oh, we all get sad sometimes, it's fine, you'll get over it." Do not say that to somebody who is suffering, because that just tells them that you're not the person they should have spoken to, and that'll make them withdraw further and very less likely to trust you or anybody else in the future. But yeah, so like I said, I'm going to link down below some of my can't think of the word, the hotline, and some emails that you guys can contact. It is all anonymous, you don't have to worry about it. So I will link the UK phone number and website, and I'll also link the US version as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to speed the rest of this up. Go over to Instagram, check out everybody else's cards that they made for suicide prevention, and I will see you guys in my next video.